What I was saying in my last video was this. A new heaven, a new earth. A new heaven, a new earth. We want to go to heaven. So, let's say we're believers. Let's say even we're not. Like, if you're an atheist, you still have some concept of heaven and hell. Right? Maybe you flip the script. Maybe you flip the script on those who flipped the script before. Maybe you flipped it wrong, but maybe you flipped it right on those who flipped it wrong before. Maybe. A new heaven, a new earth. A new heaven? What? But isn't heaven eternal? Isn't God eternal? Isn't God perfect? Isn't God unchanging? A new heaven? I am that I am. Before you were, I am. I am the beginning and the end. I am the Alpha and the Omega. What? The Alpha and the Omega? I am both? The Alpha and the Omega? I am both? The beginning and the end? I am unchanging? I am perfect? What? But how does perfection look through time? God is perfect. God is perfect. God could have done this. God could have done that. But what did God do? God did what God did. How so? God is unchanging. God is perfect. But wait. What about the flood? What about Noah? Wait. Just hear me out. Wait, what? We are made in the image of and likeness of God. We change over time. Does God change over time? No, God doesn't change over time because God is eternal. Well, wait. We are eternal. All souls are eternal. Eternal souls are eternal, irrespective of time. Eternal does not mean without time. Eternal does not mean without space. Eternal means irrespective of the conditions of time and space. It's one way of looking at it. Souls are eternal. Spirits are both temporal and atemporal. Souls reach into all of these realms. A new heaven, a new earth. I am the Alpha, old heaven, and the Omega, the new heaven. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. But the new ashes ain't like the old ashes. Isaiah is not like Joshua. No way. And so for the dust. See what I mean? God hardened Pharaoh's heart. Do you have a hard heart? Pharaoh was no Judas, but wait, Judas was a disciple. Christ walked past 1,000 to get to one. Christ passed 1,000 to get to one. Or wait, was it 999? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm standing in line. I'm like trying to be the 1,000th guy. I'm trying to be the 1,000th guy. But it's like, wait, did he walk to the 1,000th person, or did he walk past 1,000 to get to the 1,000th first? Walk past 1,000 to get to one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. People are moving around. How do you count? How do you count? How do you become that 1,000th and first person? A new heaven, a new earth. I guess all I actually wanted to say, it's a little bit of a sidestep, a sidetrack, but like spiritualism. People confuse soul and people say mind, body, soul. Mind and soul, to my understanding, is the same thing. People misrepresent what things mean, but also everything is dynamic and fluid. In linguistics, linguistics is actually like a fluid system, a gaseous fluid system, where like every phenome and also every glyph. So a glyph is a mark we make, and a phenome is a sound we make, and marks we make are associated with the sounds we make, which has to do with the light of the eyes and the light of the ears. The light of the eyes is the light of light, and the light of the ears is sound. Sound depends upon atmospheric pressures, so to speak, and light, there actually isn't a good definition of what those pressures are, where those waves, how they're acting. They act within atmospheres as white light is diffused between even, for lack of a better term, aquatic lenses. You know, light shines through clouds, light shines through this atmosphere of amorphous water, which acts as like this living lens through which colors can be dispersed. Yes, absolutely, all day, every day, in greater and lesser ways. Some days are gray, some days are blue, some days are green. Sometimes there are rainbows, sometimes there are those atmospheric rainbows, sometimes called second suns, or like just this little comet looking like rainbow. The sun's over here, and there's this little comet rainbow over here, shining through the clouds. That's a prism. Light, like, is taking different times, different waves. There are different oscillations. The light of the eyes, the light of the ears, which is much like the light of the brain and the light of the heart. And where they all meet is the light of the mind, the light of the soul. The mind is not the brain, the mind is not the heart. The soul is not the brain, the soul is not the heart. Where they meet with universal, one voice, Catholic, where they meet with universal agreement, the light of the mind, the light of the eyes, the light of the ears, the light of the voice. The light of the eyes, what we see. The light of the meat with this thing. Disgusting. Terrible. As God made me. As God made me. Thank God I got this. If I had seen this when I was a boy, and the boy that was me then was told, this will be you. And because of that, these days, I forget every day to thank God for this disgusting, hairy, broken animal body. So much greater than an ox, so much greater than a pig. This decrepit form. With teeth. They might look okay from there, but trust me, up close they look real bad. They wouldn't, right? My teeth wouldn't be in a dental brochure, I assure you. How old am I? I was born in 77. I'm like 46, I think. And I look weird as shit. Thank God. Because I still have these opposable thumbs. What would a chipmunk give for these? What would an elephant give for these? And I can understand math and geometry. I understand the importance of 2 root 2 over 3. I can go like this. People want to talk about aliens. People want to talk about angels. People want to talk about God. People want to talk about the apocalypse. People want to talk about World War III. People want to talk about end times. But who wants to talk about, I love Elon Musk, Mars, all that shit, great.